Day 4 guys, dito sa Denmark. And the weather is not so charming. It's so gloomy. But the place is so pretty. And dito tayo sa front yard nila guys. And we are now going again. Are we going to see your castle today?
Maybe.
Sobrang maulan guys, pero lalakad pa rin tayo, di ba? Kasunod na yung kapatid ko. Sobrang mahangin guys, pero ganito itsura dito kapag daylight. Itong community na to guys is mga mayayaman at mga nakatira dito. Sobrang kaganda. So now, we're going guys. Bahalag bagyo guys, basta laag. So windy. And Nico is a little bit drunk, but it's okay.
It's just the next street.
O saan ni diri madam, Mariches place?
Kasi Mariches.
Diri ba?
Poiroops.
Ha?
Poiroops.
Mga
Ay,
mayayaman?
mga Mariches. Mga mayayaman sila guys. Pero hindi kami.
Mayayaman ang mga nakatira dito guys, pero hindi kami. Sila lang. Yeah. Pero yung family no, kay nice guys sila no?
Down to earth.
Down to earth, mga mayayaman dito guys.
Pero ang Porsche, buwan na sa Kasano. Parking.
Ay oh, the Porsche is just parking there.
Pilipinas pa na, balayan na na.
Mga sasakyan dito guys, mga Porsche, mga Tesla, Audi, Mercedes, BMW, Ferrari.
Nara sa Kasano.
Nasa kalsada lang guys ang parking nila. Tingnan nyo. Dito lang sa kalsada, wala silang pakialam. You know, that is Ferrari oh.
Pilipinas pa na madam mo.
Ferrari to, di ba?
Really Porsche na.
Ah, Porsche to? Aka na Porsche. Okay, nice ka ng mga balay guys. So mga... Saan dito rin madam? Hellerup. Hellerup. Mga mayayaman nakatira dito guys.
New York pa.
Yung mga bahay dito, millions and millions.
We're living in the Upper Manhattan.
This is like Upper Manhattan in the United States. As in guys. Sila na talaga. Tapos yung mga bahay nila guys, yung mga painting nila. Mga collections. Pag mga mayayaman madam na ang collection painting. Tapos yung mga Le Creuset na mga ganyan, yung mga mahal na mga branded. Di yan tinatago dito, ginagamit yan. Yan yung mga gamit talaga nila. Hindi siya pang display lang. Ganyan, ng mga yayaman, walang pakialam. Pero sobrang down to earth nila, as in sobrang babait. Ito sinasabi ko sa inyo dito, oh, may dahon pa yung kanilang mga puno. Sa Finland, wala talagang dahon. Except na lang sa pine trees. Pero dito, nakadahon pa ilang mga tanong. Tapos yung ganitong klaseng vine sa Finland, binibenta to dito. Tanim lang sa wall. Kasi pag ganyan, di man tumutubo sa Finland. So, meron din sila mga apartments. Ang apartments, madam, is also expensive, no? Very expensive. Denmark is more expensive than Finland. Oh, mahala, no? At least ngayon maliwanag pa guys na naglakad tayo, hindi madilim, di ba? But this community is so beautiful. May yaman mga tao diri guys eh. So punta tayo dito guys. Ito yung first family ni April nung dumating siya ng Denmark. So we are here guys because April needs to feed the rabbit.
You want to feed the rabbit?
Ay, ay, ay.
I-close okay, paspasan siya madaga. So soft. I'll feed the rabbit. Oh, come.
You wanna pet the rabbit? Hey, it's so cute.
Gray color.
Here, hello.
What color?
Ipadapin siguro sa niyan toys, kadaghan ng toys.
That is not sure.
You go there, to the side.
Can you hold the rabbit, Anika? Hold the rabbit.
Hold it.
No.
Oh, how does it feel?
Happy.
Huh?
Happy?
Are you happy?
Hmm.
How old is the rabbit, Tita Apple?
I don't know. Maybe 3.
3 years old?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to have a rabbit at home? Maybe Pimu will get angry.
No.
Huh?
Not Pimo.
Pimu gets angry. Is it soft?
Yeah.
The rabbit is shy. Ooey. Ooey. Is it soft?
Rabbit is happy.
The rabbit is happy. How does it smell? Does it smell good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, the rabbit is toys.
So soft. What color is
Yeah, what color is it?
gray?
What is gray in Finnish?
Ham.
Harma. In Danish, Tita Apple, what is gray?
Gru.
Gru?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ako din siya picturean kasi
so cute.
the modern houses has a cooker that can have hot water.
Yeah. Amazing, no? They have hot water right away.
Cold, if you want to cold.
Cold.
Okay.
But
But the hot water is really like you drink it.
Yes, because it's a boiling water.
Ah.
And then their water, it doesn't have salt.
It
'Cause they
doesn't have
a
salt.
machine.
But they look at
But it only that one because at first they don't have this calcium machine. What is it? To
yeah.
remove the calc.
But now they install.
Yeah, because they have marble, right? And it's not good for the marble. So they installed like a machine.
I think in Finland we
Like
also
a
have
filter
cough,
water.
Daddy, no? But it's not like that much.
And
Not
see
so
the exhaust fan here, madam. It's so modern. Tali.
Oo.
This is the exhaust fan in the middle.
So where do they cook?
Here, when they cook, the smoke goes here.
Same like in Peko and Raquel. In Peko and Raquel, they have as well, but it was it was in the middle, I think, or somewhere here. The exhaust.
So even though you cook, you don't smell compared to the one honey. Here it's like and all the smoke comes out and then it just go inside.
But they said, Madam, the what you call this one? The usi tawag ani? Ilmas 20 lighter man sa mo sa finish. Usi tawag ana?
Exhaust fan.
Exhaust fan, when it's like from the top, it absorbs more than the one from the bottom.
But this one it absorbs more because it's a newer version.
Maybe you.
You can control the exhaust fan here. Like 1 to
Okay.
10.
Okay.
But
That's nice. But their marble is very sensitive. But it's very nice. After visiting the house of April's former family, guys, and feeding the rabbit, we headed to the city because we needed to see a very important person that we need to meet habang andito kami sa Denmark. So, it's a must, guys, kapag nagpunta kayo ng Denmark, kailangan nyo talaga siyang makita. Actually, she's very popular and she's very extraordinary. And it's a must talaga na kailangan nyo siyang makita kapag nagpunta kayo ng Copenhagen, Denmark. I know that you guys are very familiar with Little Mermaid. The mermaid who traded in her tail for legs out of love but had to give up her voice to the evil sea witch. Lahat nakakaalam, guys, ng Little Mermaid story kasi nakikita natin yan sa Disney. The Danish writer Hans Christian Andersen was the one who wrote the story in 1836, and as a tribute, they've made a sculpture of the Little Mermaid at the Langelinie Quay in Copenhagen. Hindi ka nakapunta ng Denmark kung wala kang picture dito sa Little Mermaid nila. So, kailangan mo talagang magpunta dito. She's so small, but she's so beautiful. Yung Little Mermaid statue, guys, is gawa siya sa bronze and ginawa siya ni Edvard Erickson, and it's showing a mermaid becoming human. Yung Little Mermaid, hindi lang siya basta-basta statue lang siya, guys. Actually, this is also known for being the soul of Copenhagen. Sa iisang statue na to, guys, na napakaganda. Sobrang daming tao ang nagpunta dito and nakakamangha talaga, guys, kasi nakaupo lang siya doon sa may bato. Parang Tumitingin siya sa lahat ng tao na dumadalaw sa kanya. It's just so amazing. She's so small but she's so beautiful. Kahit sobrang lakas ng hangin at umuulan talaga guys, dinayo talaga namin siya bago kami umuwi ng Finland. Kasi gusto talaga namin siyang makita. That day na nagpunta kami guys, sobrang dami mga tourists. As in, meron pang mga tourist na andun sa may boat lang sila and from afar, nakikita nila yung Little Mermaid. But I suggest kapag nagpunta kayo ng Denmark, puntahan nyo talaga siya dito mismo sa may harbor guys, kung saan siya nakaupo. And you can take a very nice picture with her. Even Anika was so amazing, this Little Mermaid sitting on the rock. Napakaganda niya kasing tingnan guys. Tingnan nyo naman, sobrang daming turista talaga na andyan para kumuha ng pictures. After taking a lot of pictures with Little Mermaid, nag-continue kami na maglakad guys, and nadaanan namin yung isang church dito, which is yung St. Albans Church. The church was built from 1885 to 1887 for the benefit of the growing English congregation dito sa Denmark. Sa tabi ng St. Albans Church, makikita naman yung Gefyon Fountain, and it features a group of animals being driven by the legendary Norse goddess Gefyon. Ito yung pinakamalaking monument dito sa buong Denmark, and ginagawa rin siyang wishing well. But during that time na nag-visit kami guys, since winter nga, walang tubig yung fountain guys, kaya hindi kami nakapag-wish. Itong statue ni Gefyon guys na merong 4 na oxen, meron siyang story. Sabi dun sa story guys is trintransform daw ni Goddess Gefyon yung kanyang 4 na anak na lalaki into oxen. Tapos yun daw lang yung tumulong sa kanya guys, tapos pinaararo niya daw yung mga oxen dun guys, and para ma-pull yung ground pataas sa dagat. Tapos yun na yung naging resulta ng pag-angat ng lupa nga, yun na yung tinatawag nila ngayon na Zealand. Tapos sa Lake Vänern sa Sweden daw, meron daw approximately ka-shape daw nung Zealand. Kaya sabi nila baka totoo din daw talaga yung storya. Ang next naman namin na pinuntahan is yung Royal Palace dito sa Copenhagen na tinatawag nilang Amalienborg Palace. Ito yung tinatawag din nila na Heart of Copenhagen. Isa talaga to sa mga destination na dapat mong puntahan kapag meron kang hilig about royalties, mga ganyan. Like si Nico guys, mahilig yan siya about mga royals. Kaya nagpunta talaga kami dito, and napakaganda ng lugar na to guys, itong Palace Square nila. And every 12 noon, pwede nyong ma-witness yung exchange of the royal guards nila guys. Napakaganda ng square, but since umuulan nga, hindi namin na-explore ng masyado. Gusto pa namin sana maglakad. But maybe next time, pag bumalik kami ng Denmark, babalikan namin itong lugar na to. Kasi si Nico talaga guys, meron talaga yan siyang heart of being a royal. Kasi nga, yung second name ni Nico is Ricard. So merong King Ricard. Kaya lagi ko yan siyang tinitis na his King Ricard. Kaya sabi niya, kailangan niya makakita daw ng castle, mga palace, mga ganyang klaseng lugar. Kaya nagpunta talaga kami dito. Maybe the next time that we'll visit Denmark, isa ito sa magiging destination namin, which is yung Amalienborg Museum, so we can see how the royals lived during the olden times. Few steps away galing doon sa Royal Palace, makikita naman natin yung most impressive church dito sa Copenhagen. The Marble Church is also known as Frederick's Church. It has the characteristic of a copper green dome, and ito yung isa sa mga pinaka-impressive talaga na church dito sa city. Itong Marble Church guys, also known as the Frederick's Church, ito yung simbahan dito sa Denmark for Evangelical and Lutheran. Hindi siya Roman Catholic na church. Sobrang ganda guys. Yung color green dome niya sa taas, napaka-impressive niya talaga tingnan. Itong Marble Church guys was designed by architect Nikolai Eigtved in 1740. And yung construction na to is ginawa siya along with Fredrikstaden, which is a district in Copenhagen. The church was actually constructed during the reign ni Frederick V. Si Frederick V, siya yung King of Denmark and Norway and Duke of Schleswig-Holstein. Itong simbahan na to ang may pinakamalaking dome sa buong Scandinavia with a span of 31 meters. Pala sa Denmark guys, common palang evangelical Lutheran churches, and this Frederick's Church is one of them. Maraming tao na tinatawag itong church as Marble Church instead the Frederick Church Dahil nga prominente dito yung marble dome. As in, gawa talaga siya sa marble. Grabe talaga sila dito sa Europe, guys, mag-preserve ng mga architecture, yung mga buildings nila. Kahit sa Finland, guys, sobrang dami talaga mga makalumang mga bahay na hanggang sa ngayon is andyan pa. But this church was just so amazing. Kahit bumabagyo sa labas, guys, sobrang lakas ng hangin, ipinuntahan pa rin talaga namin. Because we wanted to see some of the best spots in Denmark, guys. Kasi minsan lang naman natin to makikita, 'di ba? Sobrang ganda nung dome, guys. As in, ma-amaze ka talaga pag tiningnan mo siya. Nandoon ka nakatayo sa baba. And sobrang daming turista talaga na tumitingin dyan sa dome na yan. Sobrang ganda ng design and napaka-intricate ng mga details. Dahil nga sa marble siya, guys, is yung wall niya, malamig siya. Kasi nga marble, di ba? And sobrang ganda siguro ikasal dito, guys. Alam niyo ba na isa ito sa mga famous church dito sa Denmark kung saan gustong-gustong magpakasal ng mga tao. After dun sa church, guys, is umuwi na rin kami kasi mas gusto talaga namin na kumain sa bahay.